What a great name, Bonnie. Bonnie. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Are we ready to chat?
Oh.
Because I like the serenade. I really do.
What's that?
I like the serenade.
Oh, was that on air?
I hope so.
Oh, God. Normally they tell me, you know.
Gerard, we like your voice. We want you to do more singing movies, I have to say.
Thank you, thank you. I think there's many people who don't want me to do more singing movies. But,
well, I'm in your corner. Okay. I'm in your corner.
Thanks,
How
Bonnie.
are you doing today?
I'm good.
Excellent, excellent. Now listen, I have to tell you, I mean, this movie, I saw it way back in August when the Toronto Film Festival presented it, but you know, it still moves me to tears. It was unbelievable. And I know that you were presented with the script after, you know, you were finishing up Tomb Raider and training for Phantom, but you didn't jump at it right away. How come?
Because I'm a fool. I read 7 pages and it was, you know, a family moving house, a boy who was deaf, he's going to buy fish and chips, and I thought, what is this? I threw it away.
Yeah.
And then my friend, who was the casting director, who I knew before either of us were in the business, he's from Glasgow, he called me up and he's like, Jerry, this is an award-winning movie, man, you got to do this, it's going to be good. So he said, just do me a favor, read the script. So I did, and for all the reasons that I threw it away are the very things that are so charming about this movie. It sucks you in. There's a reality and a naturalness to it, and then you get sucked into this beautiful, moving little fairy tale that just constantly surprises you and makes you think, I'm so glad that I went back and read it, because I've never been more proud of a movie.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did it too, because it really, I have to say, I mean, it's really funny how your character doesn't even have a name. His name is, you know, the stranger.
Yeah.
But his presence is so felt in this movie. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's such a relevant character and represents so much as well. But I mean, it's just such an interesting idea. What the genius is in the script and the way that was crafted, and to bring in this man who pretends to play the boy's dad, and then to get kind of sucked into his character as well. Where does he come from? And to see him being drawn into their life. I mean, I don't think I'm very, you know, erudite about it, but I just know the feeling. It's like you've seen it, you loved it, and but I just think it's such a beautifully made movie.
Oh, totally. And I know on a personal note, it kind of, you know, moved you a bit too, because I know that when you were younger, you didn't see your dad for a long time, so that must have resonated with you.
Yeah, well, we actually lived in Canada. We lived in Canada, in Montreal, till I was 2.5. My mother and father split up, and then I saw my dad one day when I was 4, which I have snippets of memory about, and then we didn't even know if he was alive or where he was, and then he turned up one day, completely out of the blue, and when I was 16. So there's that scene in this movie when I turn up and Frankie thinks it's his father. And when I read that, I mean, oh my God, it was a very, you know,
yeah, and it's really all about, you know, how far will a mother or father go for their child. It's quite amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what's really kind of fascinating about it, is it's the different, you know, there are no kind of pures in this movie. It's what would people do for love, or what they think is acting in the best interest of somebody else, and that's not always the same thing. We all have different views, but I think what triumphs in the end is you just see the kind of beauty of the human spirit, and that at the end, if we all kind of try our best, then that's what, you know, I find in this movie you cry so much, but yet when you leave you have the biggest smile on your face.
Absolutely.
You feel so uplifted. It's very refreshing and moving.
Totally agree. Now I have to say, I was at the premiere of The Phantom, and I've been on your website, and my God, I don't think there's a star out there who has more of a loyal fan base than you. Where does this come from?
I don't know, but it's amazing. It's amazing. In fact, my fans, we've just raised $25,000 for the tsunami appeal.
Wow.
And they're just incredible. The girl that runs it said to them, you know what, don't, because they send a lot of Valentines and stuff, and she said, don't send Valentines or presents, use that money for the tsunami. And We raised 25,000. So
way to go!
Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing, and they come. Like I'm going to be doing Jay Leno tonight and another show, and they've come. I was walking down the street yesterday, and two German girls came over and said, "We flew in from Germany to see you on the Jay Leno show." It's like, wow,
amazing.
Yeah, I ran. I was a little scared. No, I'm joking. They were lovely, but no,
it is a little scary. I know you have a couple of other films coming up, but you know, what's the status on the Robbie Burns film? Because wow, as a Scotsman, that must be like the dream of a lifetime.
Well, it is to play that role, of course. Then, like the Phantom, you set yourself up for a lot of abuse because everybody has a view on how the Phantom should be played and how Robert Burns should be played and represented. But we have the most amazing script. Julia Stiles really wants to do it, and I love her. I think she's amazing. Brian Cox is going to do it.
Oh yeah.
What we're doing right now is just it's not a difficult movie to. It's not an easy movie to finance. You know, it's a Scottish poet. You know, in the 18th century. So it's a tough one, but we're just finalising the putting the finishing touches to the finance, and hopefully we'll go this summer.
Well, I hope so. I'd love to see that.
It's a great story.
You know, best of luck to you. I can't wait to see you as a Viking too. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Mr. Sturla Gunnarsson, who's from right up your neck of the woods.
Yes, that's right.
He's incredible. He's such an intelligent and talented director, and I think we've made again a really unusual, cool, weird movie.
Well, I look forward to it, and I hope we get to see you back in Toronto sometime soon.
I love Toronto. I love Toronto. I had such a great time up there at the Phantom. Were you at that one in Toronto?
I was, yeah.
That was so much fun.
It was. It was just, you know, and I'm still behind that film 100%. I thought you were fantastic in it.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work, and hopefully we'll get to see you in person soon.
All right, Bonnie. Nice to talk to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.